The second one is around learning poverty, and this essentially girls out of school. That's 50% of our productive workforce in Pakistan. And both of us are these things are very, very serious matters. Coming to climate change, I'm sure the Minister is going to go into much more detail with respect to how he is leading the charge since the time he has assumed office. But decarbonisation, I just got back from Lahore last night. We know how the indices are being tracked, but the reality is, again, that is not sustainable. And the climate resiliency bit, where everyone talks about that we have to move on to the adaptation path. It's less about emission, it's more about adaptation. Now, both of these are critical. And therefore, from my perspective and from my ministry's perspective, we see ourselves providing assistance, support, any way we can to the Minister of Climate Change and Minister of Health. That's our role. That's our role. Because, when I went to Washington, as soon as I assumed the role for the IMF World Bank spring meetings, for the first time I joined the meeting of the Coalition of Finance Ministers on Climate Change. And for a little while I wondered why I'm there. But I was very quick to figure out, and then over the last 18 months, I'm convinced that if the finance ministers don't play their role in taking these things mainstream, making them part of budgets, making them part of resource allocation, this is not going to go where we think and where we need this to go.